late. They're late for a very important date. They're late. They're late for a very important date. LAFC might be late, but they're here and they're going to take on Chelsea, and we're going to talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we take a look at Chelsea, kicking off their Club World Cup campaign up against, fresh off the post here, fresh out of the toaster, it is LAFC, that's right. They might have been the last name on the line here, but they're here and they're here to compete. What about it? We'll take a little look in just a second. Of course, big shout out to the members of the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, where have you been? Smash your subscribe. Your one-stop shop for Club World Cup, Blackburn Rovers, World Football. We're going to all here under one roof. So let's get into it then, shall we? Take a look at this match. It is Chelsea, it is LAFC. It's coming at you thick and fast. Let's take a look at Chelsea coming into this match then, shall we? Of course, they qualified as winners of the 2020-2021 Champions League, secured their spot on the 14th of March 2023. They've been here in a tournament such as this 3 times, previous 2, once back in 2012 and the other 2021. The odds to qualify out of this group is 10-1 on. The odds to win the whole thing is 9-1. And my expectation right now is quarter-final berth for Chelsea, but that could change. It could absolutely, definitely change. What they do have is a humongous squad. Look at this. Look at this goalkeeper. They can even field a whole team of goalkeepers here. The scenario is that Robert Sanchez is the #1 goalkeeper. Quite a vast spread of goalkeepers. It's quite, I don't know. I just really don't understand this. Well, I do get it. They buy young and buy cheap or reasonably cheap, and they sell for a bit of money. But look at the state of that goalkeeper roster. It's a joke. Kepa could be on his way out. I think Arsenal were looking at him as a backup, 5 million. So he might not be involved. Again, a lot of this squad will be trimmed down, and you could play your Bentalinis and your Bergstroms. So who knows? Well, I haven't got the official squads as of right now, as of recording. So we when we come back for the second matches, this hopefully will be a trimmed down squad. Into the defensive ranks, the likes of Fofana in there, Tosin Adarabioyo, Ben Chilwell, Oliver Colwell, amongst others. Into midfield spots, you've got the likes of course, Cole Palmer, Moses Caicedo, Pedro Neto as well, but some other ones also looking to take their chances, especially with such a big squad. Up the top, there looks like Nicholas Jackson. Sterling is back, is he, from his Arsenal loan there? Mark Gui as well, Liam Delap. Making a move from Ipswich, so he's in the squad. Maybe he'll get a run out as well up top. So that's, of course, Chelsea's massive squad. This is what their most recent lineup, or one of the most recent lineups here, 4-2-3-1 with Sanchez between 6. Cucurella, Colwell, Tosin, and James. Fernandes, Caicedo in there with Sancho, Palmer, Madueke, and Neto. Sancho, of course, returning back to Manchester United. And again, the future for him is up for grabs. Take a look at their run-in then, shall we? They take on LAFC right here, right now. Then their focus switches to Flamengo on Friday, the 20th of June. Then they take on Esperience Tenerife, coming at you out of Tunisia. That's right. This is Group D in a nutshell. Top 2 go through. Chelsea should have enough quality. Even if they play only the kids here, they should have enough quality. Fresh off the back of their Conference League success as well, Chelsea. So, let's take a look at their opposition. LAFC, fresh off the back of their qualification play-in against Club Americana. They qualified via that play-in to secure their spot on the 31st of May. This is their first ever tournament. 11-8 to qualify, 80-1 to go the distance. My expectation, though, is group stage exit for the late to the party LAFC. This is their squad then. Of course, some familiar names in here. Hugo Lloris, David Ochoa between the sticks, compete for the #1 jersey. Into the defensive ranks, the likes of Ryan Hollinghead. Marlon's in there. Aaron Long also at the moment. He's been linked with moves as well out of it. Artem Smolenkov as well. Into the midfield spots and the attacking lineup. Looking at Yaya Boa, Igor Jesus, Marky Delgado, and then up top the likes of Giroud, Shenches Unda, Dennis Bulgaga, amongst others. It's got some talent in there, some players, but maybe a little bit beyond the realm of possibility to get out of this group. This is the most recent lineup. Lloris between the sticks, Smolenkov, Sugiera, Long, and Palencia. Delgado, Jesus, and Meya in midfield with Boyanga, Obiose, and Ordaz up top. That's LAFC for you. This is their run-in. They'll take on Chelsea right here, right now on June the 16th. Then they'll take on Esperience Tenerife on the 20th of June. Massive game that is. Must win that one. And of course, if they can get anything out of Flamengo in their last game, they'll be fine and dandy. That's 24th of June. This is Group D. Top 2 go through. Chelsea and one other, it looks like, I would imagine, at this early stage. Take a look at the match then, coming out of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Chelsea under Enzo Marquez just won defeat in the last 60 on 83% form up against LAFC under Stefan Sheraldo, coming at you also pretty good, unbeaten in the last 6, 75% form, winning 3 and drawing 3. I did drop a poll out there. Make sure you get your vote in, of course, but currently it looks like Chelsea got this one wrapped up. The bookies also going with Chelsea 11-4 on for the victory. 50-4 is the draw, and 50-2 is the away win at LAFC. But what about me then, folks? I'm taking that into consideration. The bookies, your poll, and of course my current vibe on this one. Chelsea got tails up. They've just won a major tournament. LAFC happy to be here. Happy to have of course a bit of a break from the MLS season. And of course LAFC will probably be competing for that second spot. Chelsea will win this game, I feel, quite comfortably. I'm going with 2-0 win. Again, they could probably take out like a third of their squad, or maybe even a quarter of their squad, because they've got such a humongous squad, and still have a decent showing in this competition. I think the seriousness of the competition for them will not take place until we get to the knockout stages. So I think they'll have too much quality. Again, look at the goalkeepers. They've got 6 to choose from. And I think they'll rest the big boys for the first 1 or 2 matches, but ultimately we'll go through in the end. 2-0 win, Chelsea. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this as we look forward to the Club World Cup. Non-stop coverage right here at Blackburn Overseas. Previews, predictions, the cats out there. We're even going to do a few watch-alongs and all that kind of jazz. But until then, make sure you subscribe, smash the like, check out the links also as well. We have got Patreon membership opportunities, so make sure you check that out. But until then, we're done.